I say a patcho and your back patcho, say, now for your back patcho, one more bunch in the same patcho, oh, blogging. So, everybody making sure say, and yet because of Shatta movement and I will back up Santoban because Shattawale Amayati said, when you are monk of Obiadi, you promote Shattawale, you promote Shanti, say Shattawale, Wajim more Ekesa, or your home, my family plus the Amana. Senoman to me and Jana, send a Shatta movement yet, and I am able to say violent, and I say, young cool school, and I say, Sonia, I'm out for Canabon, say, Shatta movement for the when you know me, junkies, or when you know someone near my, and yes, sanity, Shatta movement fans. School for
so yes against that and free police now we there I feel the gangster patch a Webkid I was yan a channel bell 2-3 weeks ago you need to 2 months you're man for 2 weeks and sign for 20 feet no copy a court and now we see how can say court copy lawyer near with them a man a casana man say Webkid there Oma withdraw case na omudi kan e de ball no na e the new one aba into bill no and the Webkid yan granting the bill ya san na kotum say on samra on the 10th of June na on samra me face judgment I say and I say money bill there he say unu adamu 1 full month in na asem ne course no that wale fans no some fans ne copy mu e court o e o me give answer we do there o the chapa be Stonebwoy and say be na busuyan and afin so that wale ete say boy no ya money bill no that wale say omo asset trap e the amano but or no sa trap no on to muda abusuyan asem na ko say adent na say bi asem be si na case aye de court de remand ya kola no be san fachi na fe ya withdraw case no na edu se lawyer ko akwakofa akọ pebela man na ye say the new case charge da bakola na the lawyer mpo enya we akoye se Stonebwoy na busuya twe Webkid aso yie pa esa busuya unia adamu 1 solid month as by June 10 there is wadamu almost more than 1 month Webkid SM fan and I say SM fan or the crab for them SM no and nobody could do no ano aye din ye pa na lawyer kasa ye yenti boys na kopie mu court on some of my say almost hope think money bill na yeah because and feel no obi anten ho free say obekasa atia Stonebwoy and I say be obi biala oto no focus on promoting Shatta Wale and the SM businesses. Click TV Africa. Subscribe, mommy. We are now like welcome. We are commenting. Click TV. Abusiano. We are going to near course on Fabra.
Me and Jana. Sanya. Senoman me and Jana. Sanya Shatta movement yet. And I am able to say violent and I say young cool school and I say Sonia. I'm out for Canabon. Say Shatta movement for the when you know me junkies or when you know someone near my and yes, sanity. Shatta movement fans. A school for women, and in the forum, or more Monsieur Dumasum, a driver's for women, a teacher's for women, in Tino said, who could join us or Casa Sama, the moon is a 7 period, what do you want from? And by expectation, I want to say, yeah, the Shatta with movement in Yanko Pony. And you say, you be busy. I said, you be not to me and see her. Say, I said, I've been Yanko near Koswa Bompire, because you're Jinyanko Pona, Shatta Wale didn't want to know so. And into you didn't achieve. Madam, I told you.
Na yes SM fans for next o madwen wi pe ho e na Asempa FM obi etena na ofre Webkid a lawyer na oka se sebe asembe na asi eden na aba enti na say omode abranch na e fa sa oya we mu lawyer na be chire nsem mu de enti a Webkid Webkid anya bail yenkoti the lawyer no so no ebe kan
the last time you did come on here remand our client into police custody I'm told say and then na e was more sign echo court na also prepare a bail application for a client e ko see sign wa court ene
yo me da say obi ntino send e di kan kasa on the 11th of May ye call court and me dey to judge nanim say ye be farm a client on the 7th ya mani police inquiry bail. Yeah, they need to eba court on the 11th. So first, the 48-hour rule it was breached. They make arguments. I mean, in the superior wisdom of the court, or can say farm a client, and concotum, it's near Monday, to police custody for 2 weeks. Inti me see court honoma na me prepare bail application. And I me file a bail application no. A week ago, which is last week Monday, na me file a bail application. So me file a bail application that very day na, and I me ensure say the Attorney General was served.
Okay.
Yes, sir. It was my hope say the court would move the bail application. But interestingly, Friday, and you made me I had the information say the Republic has withdrawn the earlier charge sheet, based on which we make the bail application or withdraw.
Okay.
So even before we got to court today, the bail application had been rendered moot.
Moot, yes.
You see, and your court now almost serving me with a fresh charge sheet. Almost did 2 other counts. Accounts, you see, I make us say, Webkid has been charged with 6 counts.
Oh.
Move from 4 to 6.
To 6.
And interestingly, they see what courts in them. I mean,
no, but,
a lot must be done about our system, because it came up in court, say, application that was filed last week Monday, I have said the AG, me want me copy. It be end that docket and also. So the court couldn't even, if it was minded to even go into the application today, it couldn't have done that because same wasn't on the docket.
A bail application, no.
A bail application I filed last week Monday, no. I was due to be moved today, no. There wasn't a copy on the docket.
On the docket, wow.
So assuming imposed the Republic had not withdrawn the earlier charge sheet now, I wouldn't have been able to argue the bill today because the court hadn't had the opportunity to look at it.
Now when the AG withdraw earlier charge sheet, no, were you in the known as counsel for the accused person?
Debbie, I'm withdraw now. I'm filing. I mean, I'm filing charge sheet on Friday last week. So today in court, then they withdrew the old application.
Okay.
So they filed it on Friday. This morning in court, they withdrew the earlier charge sheet and relied now on the fresh one. So the plea of the accused was taken today based on the new one on my filing. And interestingly, Obi, the first time we came to court, the argument of the Attorney General was that investigations into the matter.
Yes.
And my lady agreed. So I'm out 2 weeks. Go and conduct your own investigations. In the quarter, you have mounted the same argument. Say you are conducting investigations into the matter. Meanwhile, you haven't even adduced one evidence establishing your case in court. So the point is that even before the accused person gets the opportunity to say a word in his defense, he has been in custody for a month because they are demanding to appear on the 10th of next month.
Yeah, which is like another 2 weeks.
10th of next month. Like I said, 1 month about. Even before the accused gets the opportunity to say anything in his defense, this can happen to any one of us. Police station say, why am I saying? Police will have a foul. Before you get the opportunity to say a word in your defense, no one them 1 month. And this is the system we are in at the moment.
And then based on the facts, the earlier charge sheet upon which you filed your bail application, and I withdraw, no, when you put in a request for bail, even on the new charge sheet, right?
Good. On the new charge sheet, I made a viva voce application on the new charge sheet after the accused person, the plea was taken.
Yes.
I made a viva voce application. I spoke about the fact that the 48-hour had been breached before he was arraigned in court on the 11th of May. After that, the court remanded him to 2 weeks. We've appeared today. The same argument is being made. He has fixed place of abode because police so the police knows where Webkid lives.
Yeah.
And in fact, Obi, something interesting also came up. Say, whilst my client is in custody, he has no access to his phone. We understand, say, because
na wey na Shatta wale ete say and the Webkid ya money bill no or call Facebook no na or say the trap they want to set, I won't fall for that. I won't fall for that. You they treat defamation matter like a criminal matter. This country, we all for day pantan. There's a way and the wale as more be can say has almost that to am na be the man am na dey on to mu eda lawyer no e so echechirinsim.
The alleged publication now make it has ceased to be on X, no?
Yes.
It is the reason they are holding on to the fact that he should remain in custody because they believe that once he is released, he is going to tamper with evidence. But the question I'm asking is that you have held on to this guy for over a week, over 2 weeks. You've taken his phone from him. So how did he get access, assuming without admitting him, to delete everything online? So the AG realized and said he cannot prove the case against Webkid, no? Is using some of these tactics to punish him even before he gets the opportunity to put in his defense. That's the strategy being used.
And then after several years with Viva Voke application, no, judge ne can then.
I mean, you can't fault her. All she said was that based on the argument I have made and based on the opposition by the Attorney General, the prosecutor, she's minded to remand the accused person to reappear before her on the 10th of May, by which time it would be the expectation of the court say the Republic would have concluded its investigations into the matter.
10th of June rather than 10th of May.
Sorry, 10th of June. Thank you. 10th of June. 10th of June.
But did the court even attempt to inquire from the AG why it takes so long and some more investigations?
That didn't come up. That didn't come up today.
Yeah, because
that didn't come up.
1 month now, accused person that's who custody, all in the name say prosecution investigations. And that's
it's worrying. So does it mean, sir, you're about the next agenda date on the 10th of June? Not a still. Webkid will still be in custody.
The new count now, of course, now acquire 6 count, run you through 6 count for or more. Ebia enim no Webkid a social media influencer, one of the staunch supporters of Shatta wale. Now, he is alleged to have made some comment against the wife of Stonebwoy. And a Stonebwoy echo complaining to the police. And a police were fano. And since then, he's been in custody. They end 2 weeks or by the 10th of June, our custody for bare 1 month. Even before so being opportunity to put in a word, even in his defense. Kojo into the new count.
So count one. Count 1, publication of false news contrary to Section 76 of the Electronic Communications Act 775. So he's alleged to have made a certain publication on the 11th day of November against Stonebwoy and his family. So that is count 1. Count 2, offensive conduct conducive to the breach of peace, contrary to Section 207 of Act 29.
Asempa FM.
And also, on the 14th day of August 2025, he is alleged to have posted a certain communication on his X account, which was a breach of the peace. And count 3, and also a publication of false news contrary to Section 76 of Act 775. He is alleged to have made that publication on the 4th of October 2025 against Stonebwoy and his family, which publication is alleged to be misleading. Count 4, publication of false news again, contrary to Section 76 of the Electronic Communications Act. The said publication is alleged to have been made on the 23rd day of February 2026 against Stonebwoy and his family. Count 5. Publication of false news contrary to the same act. And it is alleged that he made the said publication on the 11th of April 2026 against Stonebwoy and the family. The final count, the same publication of false news contrary to the Electronic Communications Act. He is alleged to have made this publication on the 13th day of April 2026. So what they have done is that they have picked each post and charging based on the post
individual post.
And the facts remain the same. The facts remain the same. So my point is that Obi, a lot has to be done about some of these things. People complain today it is Webkid, tomorrow it can be you, it can be me. Because me too, so people can say, oh Kojo, you have done ABC. The person goes to the police station. Even before I get the opportunity to even say a word in my defense, I am going to be remanded into police custody for well over a month.
Yeah.
And the question is, what if at the end of the day I am acquitted and discharged? What remedy is available to me?
And all in the name, say, prosecution investigations.
All in the name of your investigation. So if it takes the prosecution 2 months to conduct investigations, and just obey them till that time, which is not fair.
Yeah.
So for me, I have no problem with the court. The court is just doing its work. But the problem has to do with the Republic, the AG. We hear the Attorney General say, oh, maybe I'm not against bill application or not. But the officers in the AG departments, whenever we meet them in court, they oppose bail application. So why is it the case that the boss is saying one thing and the subordinates are doing the other thing? Because we know recently, Abonya Casey, the deputy AG went to court and he didn't oppose bail, and he has always been consistent. Oh no, he is not against bail application.
Sure.
But why do we have some subordinates in the AG department? Whenever you meet them in court, they will always oppose bail application, no matter what you do, no matter what the offense is, they will oppose it. And this is what happened in court today. It's very unfortunate, but this is what happened.
Yeah, quite unfortunate. And I think, sir, in as much as officers of the court, we will not want to, blame the court. Sometimes the court should also know their role in a justice delivery system. I mean, it's sad upon the fact, as you've put out if any court should be seen to be aiding the prosecution to trample on the rights of individual Ghanaians and Shatta especially when the sole reason and it's Omugusu investigations.
That was the only reason they gave. So Omugusu investigation.
The court should not be
that was the only reason they gave.
The court should not be seen to be.
And that's surprising. Say all these 2 weeks my clients police custody. Not even on one occasion did the investigator go to him say, I am going to take A, B, C, D from you in terms of statement or anything. Not even once. He has been there. The only people who visit him are myself and the family.
Yeah.
And the supporters of Shatta Wale. That's all. So what investigations are they conducting?
Anyways.
Nipa ena mra, nipa nso nti ena ya na mra na mra no sabi akwakoye se edisen no mosquito net no what you say aboa kese efemu na okọ nanso no ntutu mukokoro mu pa na busua ache no Click TV Africa ni de course course no right na the breakdown in line the abase no onim se hopi senka ye bi ja Webkid nanso no Penny first and now for 2 solid weeks. I say on the 10th of June, and I'm me pay court. Now I say, I'm fan in 7 from a new now the case for now already. You withdraw our case. No, I file a new one at the Etia Webkid. I said, and I wouldn't I she ye pies and uncle who piece and connect ye then or back in the financial manisa. Click TV Africa. Subscribe, mammy. We are now like one. We are now commenting about Click TV. Ebusiana. Yankee Casa ye if you say Emrano, any pan ye, any pan a control Emlano. You obey me on, obey my our kawa, and your father, Wabeti, your best share.